So, extortion is legal now? Greetings everybody, I am your Immortal Afro Josh, and in today's video we're going to be going over the Louisville incident that occurred in Kentucky between a business owner named Fernando Martinez and Black Lives Matter. According to this article from CourierJournal.com, link in the description, Fernando Martinez was one of dozens of business owners in the downtown Louisville district who received a letter from protesters laying out demands that aimed to improve diversity in the area. The letter contained a multi-page contract that business owners in the area were expected to accept and sign. Well, what exactly were these demands? Okay, let's see here. Adequately represent the black population of Louisville by having a minimum of 23% black staff, purchase a minimum of 23% inventory from black retailers, or make a recurring monthly donation of 1.5% of net sales to a local black nonprofit or organization, require diversity and inclusion training for all staff members on a biannual basis, and display a visible sign that increases awareness and shows support of the reparations movement. Now, for some reason, this list of demands didn't really bode well with Mr. Martinez. It's been stated that he has since publicly denounced the demands on Facebook, calling them Mafia Tactics used to intimidate business owners. Okay, now hold on, Mr. Martinez. Black Lives Matter is said to be a peaceful movement with even more peaceful protesters representing its cause. Likening their efforts to that of Mafia Tactics is a bit of a stretch. I mean, it's not like they have some type of repercussions of non-compliance clause in that contract, do they? Bruh. They actually have a repercussions of non-compliance clause on their contract. Failure to accept and adhere to this contract will result in the following measures: reduction in racial index score / bias report to the Better Business Bureau, social media blast, notification via all social media platforms of non-compliance, boycott, public boycott coordinated through social media and mail announcements of your Nulu establishment and any other business ventures owned by you, invasive reclamation, placement of booths / tables outside your establishment where competing black proprietors will offer items comparable to those offered by you. I'm not a lawyer, but isn't this illegal? I mean, how detached from reality do you have to be to come up with this idea, share it with your peers, sign off on it, print it up, and distribute it throughout your community, and then have the audacity to confront somebody who obviously has a problem with your extortion attempt and damage their property? It was reported that when the protesters came back to confront Mr. Martinez about his post on Facebook denouncing their methods, one of his flower pots was smashed in front of his establishment. Peacefully smashed, I'm sure. Felix Crittenden, an activist who works with Black Lives Matter Louisville, said the demands and related Nulu social justice, health, and wellness ratings were not meant to be a threat, but were instead intended to start a conversation. Oh, really? So threatening business owners with harassment and violence unless they submit to your demands is starting a conversation? On what planet do you start a conversation with extortion? Man, I am very, very curious to see what happens next with this story, because I feel like we all know what should happen next with this story. Every single person involved with the planning and or execution of this document should be arrested and charged with extortion under the Kentucky Law 514.080. I'm not a lawyer, I don't know the law like that, but that sounds like the next logical step. But the question that follows now is, will it happen? We have seen several cities across the U.S. allow this movement to do as they please, from setting up autonomous zones to firebombing federal buildings. Will the mayor of Louisville, Greg Fisher, be the next city leader to cave to this mob's demands and allow them to terrorize the city for nights on end? Only time will tell. But that's my 2 cents on the topic. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below giving me your 2 cents on the topic. As always, folks, thank you for watching. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Helps the channel grow. As always, this is Afro Omega, and I'll see you on the next upload. Afro out.